ladies and gentlemen, Gary Moore.
Thank you, friend. Thanks a lot. Welcome to our show, To Tell the Truth. Our first guest today is a member of a most musical family. Perhaps I should say the most musical family, if we are speaking in terms of amateur family groups here in America. We will meet the mother of this group later on, hear a performance by the entire family, after we meet our entire panel, hopefully, here on To Tell the Truth.
Bill Collins. Kitty Carlisle. Joe Garagiola. And Peggy Cass.
Well, we are ready for almost anything that happens today, all poised, eager on the edge of their chairs, ready for the attack. Are the winking and blinking and nod of the game show set, Cass, Cullen, and Carlisle, and then we have a very nifty person with us. His name is Joe Garagiola.
Oh, thank you. Oh, wonderful. Couldn't have done it without my teammates.
You've been avoiding us, Joe. How come this is the only show you haven't been on?
Well, they've been asking me, and I'm gonna have a better attendance record. I'm really gonna try harder.
All right, we'll give you a
I
gold
missed you,
star
too.
if you'll come back 10 more times this season.
Okay, I will.
All right. Now let us meet our musical mother.
Number 1, what is your name, please?
My name is Sylvia Cunningham.
Number 2.
My name is Sylvia Cunningham.
Number 3.
My name is Sylvia Cunningham.
And you know how the game is played. Only one of them truly is Sylvia Cunningham. The other two are imposters. Let's listen to the story. It says, I, Sylvia Cunningham, am the mother in the family that was co-winner of the Amateur Musical Family of the Year award. This citation is not for performance standards, but rather for the way in which a family uses music within its own community. In our case, for example, my husband and I threw an annual lawn party in which chamber music is stressed. 6 of us play stringed instruments, and most of us play other instruments as well. My family enjoys music immensely. Undeniably, our music has brought us closer together. If you're curious as to what kind of sound we make, please don't go away, because after the questioning is over, the musical Cunninghams will perform for you. Signed, Sylvia Cunningham. And we'll be back to find out more about this as soon as our sponsors tell you about them right now. have from us just across the way 3 ladies, all claiming to be Sylvia Cunningham, the mother of a family that was co-winner of the Amateur Musical Family of the Year Award. And let's start with the highly musical Miss Kitty Carlisle.
Thank you. Number one, are you a music teacher?
I am, yes.
What do you teach?
I teach all instruments. I'm a pianist.
Uh-huh. And number two, it looks like an unusual combination. If I'm not wrong, it's 2 violins, 2 cellos, two violas, a cello, and a trumpet. Is
That's
that
right. Does that sound unusual?
Well, it does. Number 3, whose chamber music do you play with this combination?
Well, you adjust music from an early period, like Bach's music, for instance.
Do you do any Mozart?
Yes.
Number 1, how many people in your family who play?
All of us play.
How many are you?
5 children, my husband and myself.
And number 2, how old is the youngest?
4 years old.
And what does the youngest one play?
He plays cello.
At 4?
Yes.
Number 3, do you have to have a special cello made for him?
Well, they're all size cellos. Use the smallest one.
And where do you get it?
Oh, thank you, Kitty. We're going to go to Joe Garagiola.
This Musical Family of the Year Award, number 2, who awards this?
Well, it's awarded by the American Music Conference of America.
Number 1, how do they award it? Do you have to audition for them, or do they hear about you?
Well, they hear about family groups. They're trying to encourage that sort of thing.
Number 3, where is your community? Where do you live?
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, Cullen's hometown. Oh, he's our big chamber music expert. Number 2, what is your husband's name?
My husband's name is Jim.
That's a big help.
Yeah.
It's just the way she said it, Peggy. My husband's name is, maybe number 1 is
Her
different.
husband's name is Wolfgang Amadeus Cunningham.
You're terrible.
Oh, she's all right. We got a buzzer. We're going to go right to her, Peggy.
Thank you. Number 1, what was the prize?
It was an award plaque and also a trip down to New York to hear the Riverside Ensemble play at Alice Tully Hall.
Thank you. Now, number 1, where do you live?
I live in Wappingers Falls, New York.
And number 2, where do you live?
I'm from Buffalo, New York.
Oh, now, number 3, what is the difference between a viola and a viola da gamba?
Well, a viola da gamba is an older instrument.
Thank you. Number 1, what kind of music did Vivaldi write? What period would you put him in?
In the Baroque period.
Thank you. Number 2, did Purcell write chamber music?
Definitely.
Thank you. Number 1, number 3, are you from a musical family? I mean, how come you got all, you're absolutely a musical nut. Did your mother and father...
You mean my childhood?
Since your mother and father were interested in music as well, then?
No.
Oh, did your husband convert you to music, or did you already...
No, I learned it in the schools.
Thank you. Number 1, why is it called chamber music?
Oh, we got a buzzer just at the wrong time, in my opinion. But however, we're going down to Bill Cullen.
Number 3, I like the question, why is it called chamber music?
Well, it's because it was meant to be played in a room, a small room. A few players.
Number 1, does the name in music Schillinger mean anything at all to you?
No.
Number 2, what town are you from? I wanted to...
Buffalo, New York.
Where do you perform mostly when you perform in public?
Well, we perform in North Tonawanda and Niagara Falls and all the neighboring areas.
Now, number 3, I spent a great many years in Pittsburgh, and I never heard chamber music there. I guess it had to do with the circle I moved in, but... Thank you. Yeah. Where, number 3, do you play your chamber music in Pittsburgh?
Well, you can play in church groups, for instance, and neighborhood groups and friends.
Oh, my. We got ourselves a musical bell just then, friends. And when that happens, that means no more questions. It is balloting time. So mark your ballots, if you will, for number 1, or number 2, or number 3. them $50 for each wrong vote. We pay the group $500 in case of a total stump. And Kitty starts, please.
I voted for Miss Pittsburgh because she made me feel as though I was rather foolish not to know that cellos come in all different sizes.
All right, and so we've got a 3 going there, and we're going to go to Joe Garagiola.
I voted for number 3 also. Number 2 said, my husband's name is Jim. I just didn't believe you, number 2.
A pair of 3 showing, and Peg.
Odd man out. If I was going to go to a lawn party, I would rather go to a lawn party in Wappingers Falls than Buffalo or Pittsburgh, so I voted for number 1. The lawns are a lot bigger in Wappinger Falls.
If you're from Wappinger Falls, it can't be all bad. It figures. We got a 1 and a pair of 3s, and Bill Cullen.
I was roaring in to number 1. I was going strongly in her direction until Schillinger, a name that I think most music teachers would know about because of the Schillinger system, which left me, I voted for number 3, for the Monongahela, Allegheny, and the Ohio.
All right, and Peggy is out there all by herself. She may be a big winner, maybe a big loser. We're going to find out. The votes are all in. Will the real Sylvia Cunningham please stand up?
My gosh.
Well, we didn't have as much luck as I hoped we were going to have. Mrs. Cunningham, if you'll go backstage and join your family, we'll have the luck of hearing you play together while I find out who our friends are. Number 1, what is your real name, please, and what do you do?
My name is Debbie Salama, and I teach school at PS 199 in Manhattan.
And staying with number 1 for just a half a second, are you indeed from Wappinger Falls?
Yes, I do have a home there, and we do have lawns, too.
I read about Wappinger Falls, but I never was sure about whether it was a made-up place or not.
No, it's south of Poughkeepsie.
Ah. Well, nice to have you here. Let's find out about number 2. Number 2, what is your...
Mary McCoy, and I write a gossip column called Manhattan Murals.
Yes, indeed you do.
And we have lawns in Buffalo.
Well, we now have the Cunninghams on stage in full flower, and Mrs. Cunningham is on the violin, and her husband, James, will be playing the trumpet. And can we get a picture of Jim there playing the trumpet? I guess yeah, there he is over there. And in order of descending ages, we have Thomas, who plays a viola. That's Thomas there. And also on viola is Brian. And on piano, we have Susan. And Karen is going to work on a violin. And last, Stephen, who will be playing the cello. And their selection is Albinoni's Sonata in C. Thank you very much, Cunningham's all. And thank you very much, imposters, too, for being with us here on To Tell the Truth. Take care of yourself. Well, now, just about everybody is worried about the fuel situation, and should be. Not only the shortage, but the rising cost of gasoline. Now, we have a fellow who claims that he has one answer to the whole problem. He actually can make and does make his own fuel. And you'll never guess what he makes it out of.
Yeah.
Hang around.
BUZZR.
Now let us say hello to a man with one solution to the energy crisis.
Number 1, what is your name, please?
My name is Floyd Wallace.
Number 2.
My name is Floyd Wallace.
Number 3.
My name is Floyd Wallace.
And here's the fascinating story of Floyd Wallace. Listen closely. It says, I, Floyd Wallace, make gasoline out of garbage. I have created my own mini refinery into which I feed table scraps, grass clippings, old clothes, and assorted other trash. Then, in no time at all, I produce crude oil. The next step is to fractionate it, and I get methane, propane, axle grease, kerosene, diesel fuel, and gasoline. Furthermore, I can control the octane of the gas. I power not only my car with my homemade gas, but also my motorcycle and my lawnmower. It takes about 1,000 pounds of garbage to produce 10 gallons of gasoline. Other people may be suffering from the gas shortage. My problem could well be a garbage shortage. Signed, Floyd Wallace. And we'll start with our own answer to the energy crisis, Peggy Cass.
Thank you. Number 3, how can you make crude oil so fast? It took God millions of years to make crude oil. I mean, how do you zip crude oil out of old clothes and assorted other trash?
Well, we break down the molecular structure of the garbage, and then we put it back together again. We do the same thing nature does. We just do it a lot faster, and it's a proprietary
Are you a
secret.
scientist, number 3?
Not by trade, I'm not, but as a hobby, yes.
Thank you. Number 1, is your gas lead-free?
Yes, it is.
And number 2, what is octane?
That's the property in the gasoline that makes it acceptable in the higher compression engines or in the lower compression engines.
Thank you. Now, number 3, where do you get the garbage? I mean, your wife must be throwing out enough garbage. I mean, where do you get all that garbage?
We get it from friends.
Wouldn't they wrap it up in a plastic bag and bring it to your house after dinner?
Some do, yes, but various places. Some of the neighbors are afraid to give us their garbage.
Why?
They don't trust us. They don't know what we're doing with it.
Number 1.
I wonder if they get it gift wrapped. It'd be so nice.
I know what everybody should send you for Christmas.
Yes, a little garbage. Bill Cullen.
Number 1, you mentioned that first of all you get, I don't know, propane, axle grease, kerosene, and on down the line. Is this the order of productivity when you do the fractionating?
Well, it starts with the lights and then goes to middles and then the heavies.
And the very last thing that is left, number 1, I will stay with you, is gasoline, is that right?
No, that would be when the crude oil process is completed. No, gasoline would be in the middles.
Is the cracking, number 3, is the cracking process much the same as fractionating?
Not exactly, no.
Number 2, after you finished gasoline, you finally had refined to a point of gasoline. If you continued the cracking process there, what would be the next chemical that you would get?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Number 1, 1,000 pounds of garbage makes 10 gallons of gasoline. How much garbage does the average family turn out in, say, a month? Do they turn out 1,000 pounds?
I've heard it's approximately 10 pounds per person per day. Of course, that's waste paper, everything.
And all that number.
Boy, that's a lot. All right, let's go to Kitty.
My goodness. Number 3, I want to know exactly what goes into this. Do you put in what they call soft garbage, like cantaloupe rinds and...
You can use anything that's organic, anything that's ever been alive.
Anything?
Anything at all. You could use your dress.
I don't want to use my dress.
I think that's a pretty dress.
But it looks sort of alive.
You can't have my dress, number 3. Number 2, where do you do this? Number 3 said the neighbors were unsure of what you were doing. Do you do this in your own house?
Ma'am, in the backyard.
Where do you live, number 2?
Halfway between Dallas and Fort Worth, a place called Arlington, Texas.
And number 1, where do you live?
I live in Leslie, Michigan.
And do you do it in the backyard?
Oh, yes.
Number 3, does it take a...
This conjures up all sorts of marvelous pictures. Let's go to Joe.
Number 3, if you could break down Kitty's dress, how many miles to the gallon would you get?
About 2.
Now, how many miles do you get to the gallon of gasoline?
This may hurt everyone. About 6 miles to the gallon.
6 miles to the gallon. Number 2, where do you keep all this garbage? I mean, you said backyard. I mean, you just pile it up? Number 2.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're sorry, your neighbors are too. But,
At present, our production isn't large enough to have piles of garbage yet. We're looking forward to it, though. We'll build the bins.
No, number 3, when you burn this gasoline made from garbage, does it smell?
No.
Doesn't smell.
It's regular gas, just like you would buy in a service station.
It is.
All right, Joe. When you got your last question, we also got a bell, which means no more questions and balloting time, if you will. What do you think, friends? Is it number 1? Or is it number 2? Or is it number 3? And Peggy, you have a smug smile on your face,
Well,
if I may say
I don't
so.
think it's number 2. Because if you live in Texas, you don't need to burn garbage. You can get all the gasoline you want. And number 3, you told us you were so dead on the level, I don't believe you, so I voted for 1.
You mean honesty doesn't
Yes,
pay?
sir, honesty doesn't pay.
All right, so we have a 1 showing. Bill Cullen.
I am as sure as shooting. That's all right. That it's number 1. If I'm wrong, I'll throw Kitty's dress in a disposal, which I wouldn't do for $1 million.
We've got a pair of 1s, and Catherine?
Well, I'm not voting for number 3. You wanted to burn my dress. I voted for number 2. He looks like a kind of very offbeat type fellow. And and also, he, like all scientists, he wasn't afraid to say to your question about what comes after a certain process, I haven't the faintest idea.
So, a pair of 1s and a 2, and coming up, we got Joe.
I believe you, number 3. If you can get 6 miles to the gallon on garbage, you're all right. I'll tell you that.
Well, everybody has got 1 vote, and number 1 has got 2. The votes are all set. Will the real Floyd Wallace please stand up? Yep. Thank you, Mr. Wallace. Let's find out about the rest of the folks here. Number 2, what is your real name, please, and what do you do?
My name is Roy Callahan, retired Rear Admiral of the Navy, lawyer, aviation consultant, associate with Arnold Thompson Associates, White Plains, New York.
Busy fella. Number 3, tell us about yourself, sir.
My real name is Jim Morgan, and I serve in the U.S. Marines.
Mr. Wallace, isn't this not being done in some communities as not gasoline, but energy from garbage? Isn't that now being used, waste material?
Yes, most of the places are burning it, where mine is a closed system, and there is no contamination to the air. And the products, I like Bill's question, the products coming out are delineated, a great number of them.
Mm-hmm.
There's no process like my process that's being used. As far as I know, the process is 23% effective. The best one they have, mine is supposedly 97.5. We've tested it at 64%.
Holy moly.
It's good.
Thank you. It seems to be. Thank you, Floyd Wallace, and thank you, gentlemen, for being with us. Take care.
Dawson, now Rayburn, on Perry, on Ludden. What's this on BUZZR all of a sudden?
No, it's not hot in this costume at all.
What to your wandering eyes will appear the most Christmassy game shows in the middle of the year.
Santa Claus is making a list
and checking it twice.
BUZZR presents Christmas in July, featuring some of your favorite game show Christmas episodes.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas in July starts July 8th on BUZZR. Let's play.
It's kind of interesting. Just before the show, I was chatting with two of the young members of the Cunningham family, the two who play the V-I-O-L-A. And I said, which is the preferred pronunciation, viola or viola? And absolutely simultaneously, one said viola, the other one said viola. So I don't really know. Buy a cello. See you later.
This is Bill Wendell speaking for To Tell the Truth, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.